dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Everyone is worried about the continued detention and deteriorating health condition of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. That is why the American military veteran of Igbo descent have written to Justice Binta Nyeko of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja pleading for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Moving on, we have Sowore in Abuja High Court for cybercrime trial instituted by Senator Nnamdi Kanu. But guys, before we proceed, welcome back to this wonderful channel as we bring you back-to-back updates and information as they hot. In case it's your first time of joining this wonderful channel, kindly like, comment, share, and also subscribe. But don't forget to turn the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our video. All our amazing returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining us on today's news. The news. Honestly, my people, so many persons have been worried about the continued detention and deteriorating health condition of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. That is why the American military veteran of Igbo descent have written to Justice Binta Nyeko of the Federal High Court in Abuja, pleading for Nnamdi Kanu release. The letter, which was signed by Chief Dr. Sylvester Onyia and Dr. Gosin Obiago, they have both urged the presiding judge to obey the Supreme Court judgment on Nnamdi Kanu, who they describe as a prisoner of conscience. This is coming less than 1 week that IP0B have accused the judge being biased, and they asked him to hands off from Nnamdi Kanu trial. The U.S. military veteran expressed worry over the judge's refusal to grant Nnamdi Kanu's bail application and plea for Nnamdi Kanu to be transferred to the correction center instead of being in the confinement at the Abuja headquarters of the Department of State Services, where he has been held since June 2021 following his extraordinary redemption from Kenya. The letter the military veteran released that have been making round on the internet said that the judges have refused to comply with the Supreme Court judgment, and the lack of willingness to interpret the Constitution fairly are truly embarrassing and humiliating for the judicial system, Nigeria, and the whole world. They are telling the judges that Nnamdi Kanu supposed to have been taken to correction center, not to be kept in federal government private owned detention center, where his conversation with his lawyer and family member are always monitored. Of course, they say it's not supposed to be so, that Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to have his privacy when it comes to family and other of his relatives. But since he's in DSS detention, that everywhere, everything bit by bit is being monitored. They also talked about judges' behavior, that the judges' bias will not be looked upon favorably in history, that their actions shows that they are following a script. Because right now they have come to realize that the judges have no jurisdiction over this case. They have not allowed the federal government to bring forth all sorts of charges against Nnamdi Kanu despite knowing he is innocent. That the same prisoner was unjustly arrested, and even after fleeing his home due to government invasion, he continued to face unjust imprisonment. His parents were also subjected to physical, emotional, and mental torture, leading to their death. So injustice to Nnamdi Kanu is injustice everywhere. Even last year, Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja discharged Nnamdi Kanu of all terrorism counts against him by the federal government and ordered his immediate unconditional release. The federal government appealed the ruling at the Supreme Court, which held that Nnamdi Kanu's bail application should not be revoked. But what is keeping them from releasing Nnamdi Kanu? That is the question. So they've written to Justice Binta Nyeko for him to release Nnamdi Kanu. They are pleading now. So many people have come to Nnamdi Kanu's aid, including the international police. Yet they are proving abortive. If this man buy for prison, they're not going to take him lightly with them. The IP0B will not take it lightly with them. That is the truth. So I guess I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Moving on to the next word. The human rights activist Omoyele Sowore on Thursday morning arrived at the Federal High Court in Abuja for a cybercrime trial instituted against him by the Nigeria Police Force on behalf of Senator Nnamdi Kanu. Sowore returned to Nigeria on a United Airlines flight from Washington, D.C. on Wednesday, May 1st, 2024, and he was welcomed by his supporters and a party member at Murtala Mohammed Airport in Lagos. He traveled to US, but he promised to return to Nigeria, saying that he was born to return to Nigeria not only to continue his struggle for the total liberation of our people, but also to face the bogus criminal and civil cases thrown at him since his detention began. So upon his return, he traveled to Abuja to face fresh police charges of cybercrime. The case was instituted by the Nigeria Police Force of the Federal Capital Territory, accusing him of cyberbullying in Nigeria's Senator Nnamdi Kanu. Addressing the supporters who welcomed him, he said that he had left about a month and a half ago, and he made it very clear that he would be back. But before he left about a month and a half ago in 2019, when they were starting the Resolution Now movement, he told them that it may take time, but he would defeat them even in their own courtroom. About a month ago and a half ago, he defeated 4 judges, and his case went through 4 judges in over 5 years. So he left and told them that he's going to be back. Now he's back, and he's glad to be back with all of them. And he have another trial in Abuja. The activist said that all the corrupt people in Nigeria would be put on trial one by one. He said the struggle for the total liberation of the country will still continues. So he's back for them. My people, this man's strong. Honestly, this Sowore is a fighter. I've never seen such a stubborn man in my life. I just pray one day the world will recognize him and give him credit, because this man no degree at all. He has dedicated his life to the courtroom. Honestly, this Sowore no dey tire for court case. You know they tire. But my question be say, who is after the African son again after Muhammad Buhari had no claim on him? Who be the person? Because this man no dey tire for court case. So if na one make una sleep for the court, he's ready. He no go rest. So na so court up and down. He should attend to family and businesses every time in name dey everywhere for news. Na court case. Now the masses dey tell am say he's telling them that he's ready. Does he think that the American will stand by him this time around? So what if America no come stand by him? Wetin go come happen? So guys, I would like to know your thoughts. Your contributions, opinions are in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, please do us a favor to like and subscribe, and also share. Don't forget to turn the notification bell to get notified when there's will drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the channel latest news happening on social media. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you so much for staying to us. To all our viewers out there, thank you so much for staying to us. See you guys till I come your way next. Stay safe, guys. Bye.